Hey, my name's Dave Spanton. I'm the CEO of Black Hawk Lending. I flew Black Hawk helicopters for 6 years in the 101st Airborne Division, Iraq, Afghanistan guy. Then I went to Capitol Hill, was a senior policy advisor for the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee. After that, I went to the Pentagon, held a legislative portfolio working authorizations, both the Senate and the House for the Army. Following that, I was an Army acquisition officer working advanced innovation on the Black Hawk helicopter. Then I was an assignments officer, departed active duty after 13 and a half years. Now I'm still in the Texas National Guard finishing my time, and I'm a public affairs officer now. So kind of a long list of things in the military. And I've got kids. So they're 8 and 6, so basically just manage the chaos. Most of our weekends are spent coaching soccer or going to dance or managing attitudes and maybe forcing a nap or two in between playing with the neighbors. Fortunate that we live in a great neighborhood with a bunch of kids their age, and all their parents are great, so we actually enjoy hanging out with them. We're a little bit different. We're focused mostly in the VA space, so that kind of puts us in a different demographic. But one of the things we do is we focus on getting veterans out in the national parks, rivers, and public lands. We believe in that, and we believe that by getting folks out there, it can start to give them a little bit of hope, and we can focus on the veteran suicide prevention, and we can start building connections and opportunity for them to connect with their family, have positive memories. But that also brings us out into those spaces. And one of the organizations we donate pretty heavily to is Project Healing Waters Fly Fishing. So we get out, we fly fish. So a lot of fly fishing stories, but as we're sitting here talking, I'm thinking we had a client, we have a place we go hunting, deer lease, and took a client out deer hunting. And it was a rainy day, so nobody's coming out there, no deer. We're walking, I'm like, all right, hey, we've been sitting long enough, let's start to push some deer. We'll kind of split up. So I went one way, he went another way. And start moving some deer. Well, I come up on a bunch of hogs, and in Central Texas, hogs are an issue. So I come up on my first set of 12. I'm like, okay, we're deer hunting today. I don't want to ruin the client's deer hunting. Okay, so go to the next set. Okay, another 15, 20 hogs, and they're from me to you away. Okay, I don't want to ruin that. So finally, I've been walking for 2 or 3 hours, and it's like getting last light here. I'm like, okay, hey, we're not getting. I'm just gonna head back. And I come walking out into the field, and there's 40 hogs. 40 hogs just running from about 100 yards to about 300 yards. I'm like, look, he hadn't shot anything back there. He's probably not. He's driving back. And so shot one, cracked off. Well, they huddle up, and then they run back towards me. Okay, shot another one, huddle up, boom, same thing. So I shot 3 times. And client comes over. He's like, oh, man, hey, did you miss? What were you shooting at, man? Did you miss something? I'm like, nah, I shot a couple of hogs. He's like, how many hogs? I'm like, 5, 3 shots. He's like, man. So I walked out of there very validated as a hunter in one afternoon, even when the client didn't get to shoot anything. So, yeah.